What if some of the vision changes people blame on aging aren't actually caused by getting older? What if they're happening because your eyes aren't getting the nutrients they need while you sleep? Have you noticed that driving at night feels harder than it used to? Headlights seem brighter. Reading restaurant menus takes more effort. Small print isn't as clear. And your eyes feel tired long before the day is over. Most people assume these changes are simply part of aging. But researchers are discovering something surprising. Your eyes perform some of their most important maintenance and recovery work while you sleep. Every night, retinal cells repair daily wear and tear. Light-sensitive compounds needed for vision are replenished, and tissues that have been exposed to screens, sunlight, and artificial light begin a natural recovery process. But here's what many people don't realize. Those overnight repair systems depend on specific nutrients, and if your body doesn't have enough of them, your eyes may not receive the support they need. During those critical nighttime hours, that's why today's video is so important. We're counting down 3 powerful foods that contain nutrients linked to retinal health, night vision, healthy circulation inside the eye, and protection against oxidative stress. One food may help support blood flow to the retina. Another contains nutrients used to produce the visual pigments needed for seeing in dim light. One helps protect the macula, the part of the eye responsible for sharp central vision. And our number 1 food contains a nutrient that actually forms a major structural component of the retina itself, if you're over 50 and want to support healthier vision for years to come. Stay with us until the end. Have you ever noticed that reading in the evening feels more tiring than it used to? Maybe restaurant menus seem harder to read in dim lighting. Perhaps your eyes feel strained after spending time on a computer or watching television. Or maybe bright headlights at night seem more bothersome than they once were. Many people assume these changes are simply a normal part of getting older. But what if the foods you eat could help? Provide some of the nutrients your eyes depend on during their natural overnight repair process. One food that has attracted growing attention from vision researchers is a small, dark berry that many people rarely think about: blackcurrants. Despite their tiny size, blackcurrants contain an impressive concentration of anthocyanins, the natural plant compounds responsible for their deep purple-black color. These compounds have generated significant interest because of their potential ability to help protect delicate retinal tissues from oxidative stress. Why does that matter? Because every day, your eyes are exposed to sunlight, screens, artificial lighting, and normal metabolic activity. Over time, these factors can create free radicals that place stress on retinal tissues, particularly as we age. Anthocyanins help neutralize many of these free radicals, supporting the eye's natural defense systems and helping protect some of the delicate structures involved in vision. The retina depends on a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients delivered through tiny blood vessels. Research suggests that anthocyanins may help support healthy blood flow to the retina, helping deliver the nourishment retinal cells need to function properly. This becomes especially important during sleep. While you're resting, your eyes enter a natural period of maintenance and recovery. Light-sensitive compounds are replenished, cellular stress begins to be repaired, and retinal tissues rely on available nutrients to support these important overnight processes. Take Linda, age 71, for example. She began noticing that her eyes felt more tired after reading in the evening, and recovering from screen use seemed to take longer than it once had. Looking for natural ways to support her vision, she started adding blackcurrants to her diet several times a week, often mixed into yogurt after dinner. Over time, she felt her eyes remained more comfortable during evening activities, and experienced less visual fatigue at the end of the day. Her experience reflects what many older adults hope for: not perfect eyesight, but greater visual comfort and support for long-term eye health. One clinical study from Japan found that blackcurrant anthocyanins helped support healthy blood flow within the eye, an important factor for maintaining retinal health as we age. Other studies have suggested these compounds may help support visual comfort, adaptation to changing light conditions, and reduced eye fatigue during demanding visual activities. Try mixing a handful of fresh or frozen blackcurrants into yogurt, oatmeal, or a smoothie in the evening. If fresh berries aren't available, a tablespoon of unsweetened blackcurrant powder can be a convenient alternative. Number 2. Beef liver. What if one of the most powerful foods for supporting night vision wasn't a supplement at all, but a traditional food your grandparents may have eaten regularly? Beef liver is often called one of nature's most nutrient-dense foods, and when it comes to eye health, there's a very good reason why. One serving provides an extraordinary amount of vitamin A, a nutrient that plays a central role in maintaining the light-sensitive cells inside the retina. These cells rely on vitamin A to produce visual pigments that help you see in dim lighting. Without adequate vitamin A, the eyes can struggle to adapt efficiently when moving from bright environments into darker ones. This becomes especially important as we age. Many older adults notice that nighttime driving becomes more challenging. Restaurant menus seem harder to read in low light. Recovery from bright headlights takes longer than it once did. While several factors contribute to these changes, vitamin A remains one of the key nutrients involved in healthy visual function. Beef liver also contains zinc, a mineral that helps transport vitamin A from the liver to the retina, where it can be used effectively. Researchers have long recognized the relationship between vitamin A and vision. In fact, vitamin A deficiency is one of the most well-established nutritional causes of impaired night vision worldwide. For those who enjoy it, beef liver can be prepared with onions and vegetables, or incorporated into recipes in small amounts. Because it is so nutrient-dense, a modest serving once or twice per week is often enough. Number 1. Pasture-raised eggs. What if one of the most powerful foods for protecting your eyesight was already sitting in your refrigerator? Pasture-raised eggs are among the most complete foods for supporting healthy vision, especially as we age. While many people associate eggs with protein, their greatest benefit for the eyes may come from the rich supply of lutein and zeaxanthin found in the deep orange yolks. These two carotenoids naturally accumulate inside the macula, the part of the retina responsible for sharp, detailed central vision. There, they help filter damaging blue light and protect delicate retinal cells from oxidative stress caused by sunlight, screens, and everyday visual activity. What makes eggs especially valuable is their bioavailability. Many foods contain lutein and zeaxanthin, but the healthy fats naturally present in egg yolks help your body absorb these nutrients far more efficiently. In other words, your eyes may be able to utilize the carotenoids in eggs more effectively than those found in many other foods. Pasture-raised eggs also provide vitamin A, a nutrient essential for maintaining the light-sensitive cells that support vision in dim environments. In addition, they contain choline, which helps maintain healthy cell membranes throughout the body, including those found in the retina. Research published in several nutrition and ophthalmology journals has shown that higher intakes of lutein and zeaxanthin are associated with greater macular pigment density. This protective layer helps shield the retina from oxidative damage and supports long-term visual function as we age. For a simple evening routine, Enjoy 1 or 2 pasture-raised eggs at dinner, preferably alongside colorful vegetables such as orange bell peppers or leafy greens. And there you have it. 3 foods that may help support your eyes while you sleep. Blackcurrants, beef liver and pasture-raised eggs. While no single food can guarantee perfect eyesight, consistently providing your body with the nutrients your eyes depend on they help support the natural repair and maintenance processes that occur every night. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments which of these foods you already enjoy.